If you live in the South, you've probably seen this plant before. It's very popular. But did you know that it's named after a racist? Joel Roberts Poinsett was a doctor, a botanist, he was a politician, and he was one of the first diplomats in America. But first and foremost, he was a wealthy plantation owner. He owned a pretty sizable plantation near Georgetown, South Carolina, that was called the White House. I learned about this while looking at the life of Septima Clark. Her maiden name was Poinsett. Her father was enslaved by this man. In 1828, he went to Mexico. He was one of the first diplomats to Mexico. And when he left Mexico, he left with a bunch of these plants. He took them to his South Carolina greenhouse and he cultivated them there. The people in Mexico called this two things: La Flor de Nochebuena, which means the Christmas Eve flower, or the indigenous word Huitlazochitl. It became popular in Mexico with priests that would use it to decorate nativity scenes because its natural bloom cycle is in December. He started cultivating it, sharing it with his friends and family, and eventually it caught wind and more people wanted them. Eventually, a nursery owner started selling it commercially under the name Poinsettia. This man was evil, though. On top of being a slave owner, he hated indigenous people. He was the Secretary of War from 1837 to 1841, and he oversaw the Trail of Tears. And he made sure that the Native Americans that decided to stay behind continued to suffer. So should we still call this poinsettia? Drop a comment below.